expect a video on Rich Dad Poor Dad because my ass just picked it up about 5 hours ago and I read most of the book in one sitting. Honestly, like if it wasn't 3 in the morning, I might have still finished it, but it was like 10 p.m. I started reading it and I was like, I set an alarm for 30 minutes because I was like, I'm gonna go to sleep in 30 minutes. Then I kept delaying it for 15 minutes. And then now, wait, let me check the time. Now it's 3:12. Well, this lighting is not great. It's 3:12 a.m. Yo. So expect a video on that book, but I'm here to make a video on the Dune movies because I was just watching my video about the Dune book and I realized I did not make a Dune movies review. I watched part 1 and part 2. It took me 3 days to watch it. Part 1 I watched one day, then part 2 I split into 2 days. I was watching it, and I was like following scene by scene to see like how exact to the book it was, and like they did such a good job at like the movies. There were so many scenes that were just kind of foggy and weird and abstract. Like if you watch the movies, I hope you know what I mean. Like there was like a scene where Lady Jessica was like in the fog, and then Paul, aka Timothy Chalamet, was like talking to her like through the fog, and there was nothing like that explicitly in the book, but just like the colors and the essence and the music, of course, shout out Hans Zimmer, was just so on point. There were some plot points that they omitted, and I think that's because like they were already trying to fit so much into the movie. But like, spoiler alert, Paul has like a whole son in the book, but the son just doesn't exist in the movies. And the son dies, which like the son gets like captured by the Harkonnens and then gets killed. And then also Lady Jessica's daughter is actually born by the end of the book, not even the end of the book. And then she's also captured by the Harkonnens and like Imperial people. And then she ends up like bossing them around like this like 2-year-old baby or whatever. Because there's near the end of the book, it like time jumps like 2 years or something, like so that Paul's son is born, baby Leto, named after his dad. And just that 2-year time gap jump wasn't shown in the movie, which, yeah. I think that and the fact that, like, Timothy and Zendaya, like, kissed, like, 3 times, like, that was not in the book, like, and that is not relevant. And, oh, what got me was, like, at the end of the second part the second part of Dune, where, Timothy's, like, confronting the Emperor, and basically is like, I got you, bitch. I'm gonna be the Emperor because I'm about to marry your daughter. And Princess Irulan, Florence Pugh, by the way, I didn't know Florence Pugh was in that. She was actually a really good cast for Princess Irulan. And so, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so like Chani Zendaya is like standing behind Timothy, and Timothy is like, oh, I need to marry Florence Pugh. And then Zendaya gets like all jealous and everything. She's like, And when Timothy's like the new emperor, everybody like bows down and they're like, oh, Muad'Dib. And then, and then Zendaya like doesn't bow down and like walk away. In the movie, I mean, not the movie, in the book, it was not like that at all. Like, first of all, Zendaya's Chani character, Paul's wife, is way smarter, like depicted like an actual like smarter than Paul, I would argue. Like she is just portrayed more of like Paul's like love interest than like her own person and her own autonomous being, even though she Y'all, it's late. But that kind of rubbed me the wrong way because I'm like, this is so Hollywoodified. Like the kissing and was like that one part where they were like naked. I did not like that. Again, that was not relevant to the plot at all. That and the fact that Chani was like jealous at the end, because in the book, Chani actually understood fully why Paul was like marrying Princess Irulan, and for her to be, I mean, not for her, for him to be emperor and shit, like why that was like important. And yeah. So they actually did make some like major plot deviations. I'm not sure why. I didn't do much research on any research on why. Actually, I picked up Dune Messiah. Look at this card that I got from the library. It's like an advertisement for someone's like art show or whatever, but like on the back. But sick. Actually kind of matches the cover, but yo, actually love the cover. Dune Messiah is like a skinny book too, which was like kind of shocked me because I was so used to carrying a book around like this. But I'm reading it and it's very different. Also expect a video on that. But y'all, yeah, the movies were great though. Like, I think that was the best book to movie adaptation I've seen ever. To be fair, I haven't like seen that many. Like, I've not read and then watched a movie based on the book many times in my life. So I don't have a wide scope of reference, but they did a great job and I can see why everyone loves those movies. So immersive, and Timothée Chalamet is just a great actor, for real. Like, for real. I'm really excited to watch that movie with him and Tyler, where he's like a ping pong player, bro. I saw the trailer for that and I was like, actually, like, holy shit, like, what the fuck? That's so crazy. That, like, not just them two in a movie. First of all, Tyler in a movie, like, is crazy because he's never acted before, but also, like, Timothée Chalamet being a ping pong player. My friend told me that Timothy has been training since like 2018 to actually be good at ping pong for it, which is like damn commitment. Like, that dude's like for real about it. And the trailer just looked super sick. I was like, fuck yeah, I gotta watch it. And I gotta watch Zootopia too. Man, so much to do. I feel like there's so little time. And like, but that's not true. It's just my perspective of it. I guess I'm gonna deviate and talk about other things now, not just the Dune movies. Oh, another thing I wanted to add about why I like the book itself, because my friend was asking me, she was like, so I heard Dune is like really complicated and like people don't like it because it's so I'm like, no, the book is great. And then she asked me like why, and then it was hard for me to condense it. Even like I was watching back the video of me talking about the book, and it's like I was kind of stumbling over my words because I was just processing it. But now it's kind of been like a week later and like I watched the movie, so it's kind of set in. And I realized that a really big part, especially the beginning of the book, like I'd say the first third of it, that got me through like, and that got me acquainted with all the names and the world building, was the fact that I related heavily to like the Ben Gesserit themes, and how sharp and smart Paul and Jessica were, and just their culture of precision, and like Leto's like humility and kindness and putting the people first. So just a lot of admirable traits in like the main characters that I was like reading, and it felt like really just enjoyable to read about people like that, because real life lacks people like that in the real life for me. So yeah, I just wanted to mention that because I had that thought. But yeah, man, other than that, I've been teeter-tottering between big things I want to do. I hurt my trap muscle at the gym, so I haven't been going, which sucks because I'm literally itching to go, but I know that if I go, I'm just gonna injure myself again. And I feel like I need to take like a week off, like fully off, like not even like lightweight, like going to the gym and just doing less, because I know that that's not what I need. I need like complete total rest, which sucks because I was making progress at the gym. But I know long-term thinking, okay? Long-term thinking, Karina. Take a week off so then you can actually bounce back. Yeah. I ain't got nothing to say that's like concrete. It's late, and honestly, I don't want to go to sleep for some reason. You know, it's like when you are in the shower and you don't want to get out of the shower. You're like, it's like the same thing. It's like, I don't want to go to sleep. I'm like, but it's like, probably should. It's about time. And okay, peace out.